You think you're pretty?
I think I'm pretty.
I'm gonna try stealth too, and I actually rolled a 16. And my stealth is 1, so 17. Take that.
You're even stealthier than the rogue.
Yeah, I think I'm stealthier than the rogue.
You are stealthier than the rogue. You just don't know how stealthy you actually are.
Yeah, but I think I'm pretty stealthy.
I mean, this thing could be perceptive as.
So you make your way into this cavern, and you see that there is another cart to the right-hand side, and then you continue more forward. And
whoa, what's in the cart?
Oh, it's the same as the other one.
Blood?
Empty
Blood, obviously. Yeah. Come on.
Grab a handful of blood.
Decapitated skulls.
Just kind of put my hand in and like grab it.
We finally
That's kind of intimidating.
They kind of is.
You got bloody hands, like you can be like.
No, I don't do that.
So you see that there is this
itchy,
glowing, dark purple pool of something in the middle of this room that had kind of, and you saw it from a distance, so you continue to walk forward. But you originally thought it was just a pool, but soon this shadow passes in front of you in the pool, so you see a large figure from behind wearing a robe that is blocking some of the light. So it's like someone's like in headlights. You can see them. They're really blurry, but you can see there's a person there.
Yeah.
That sort of deal.
Okay.
Following what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what you see. So it's not that bright, but it's bright.
And just we can see it.
Yeah, exactly. And so you can see this figure, large figure.
Oh, here we go.
Standing in front of this, almost hunching over this hunkering over this pool, and the slurping noise had stopped, and this figure kind of leans down and seems to be putting its hands into this pool.
Okay. I want to perceive if there's anything else in the room, or is it just this slurpy-tastic guy? The 17. Perception.
There are.
Nice push.
Yeah, there's more. There's basically over to the right hand side. There's these cages, and in them are people that seem to be either asleep or dead. You can't tell. Asleep or dead. You can't really tell.
Okay.
And near the cages are benches with all sorts of weird utensils, and then like beds, like leaning, experimenting tables, basically. Seems like some sort of torture
like some
experiment.
Frankenstein beat.
Yeah, basically, something like that.
This guy's definitely the only one who's
in the room,
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then the cage is full of people, yeah.
Okay. So this guy. Should we get Hollis first? I don't know. Hollis, you want in?
I might come in if you tell me what's up.
I think that's fair, because I think I try to sneak out.
I like to assess my situations before I dive in.
Yeah, and that's totally fair. I like that. I think this is something you'd be into as well. Yeah, I go tell Hollis about, hey, there's a freaking weird pedophile looking guy in there, and I think you need to mess him up.
I'm in.
And my axe.
And my bow.
Watch, this is the guy we were supposed to meet up with all along.
Yeah, I think about that. Alright.
How about, can I take the lead on this one?
Yes, absolutely you can.
So we go back in.
What's your plan on taking?
I'm gonna go in there and say my name is Hollis Brown.
Right about town.
I'm from the outside of town.
Alright, if you're gonna try and talk to him, I'm gonna try and sneak around.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my distraction.
Yeah, that's what we do. I come from the outside of town. Do you need to defend yourself against me?
You walked in there? Okay.
Are you going
No. I'm
He's
rehearsing us. He's gonna say
I've got to do this right.
As you're walking forward,
Yeah.
you're just like,
we're just kind of like, Hollis, what are you gonna say? And he's like,
It's like
what
when-
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm thinking.
I think it's next in plan, perhaps.
Here's what I'm thinking. I go in and I say, my name is Hollis Brown. I'm from the outside of town. Now, we're looking for a gentleman, and I'm wondering if you're him. Do you know a lady by the name of Eloah?
Are you rehearsing to them?
You know what? That was it. That's the take. Yeah. Action.
So you walked in and said that.
Yeah.
I'm also trying to skirt around the room and get away from this guy.
Okay, so you walk in, and
I don't like the way you're starting this off.
Well, I was just confused about how he's doing it. So,
He's like, this thing doesn't understand you at all.
I'm just swinging wildly.
You,
This isn't gonna go well. Why would this guy be camped out here like this?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's the one eating the decapitated heads.
He is.
It's okay. We'll get through this.
Can you say what you said again?
Hollis Brown, man about town.
My name is Hollis Brown. I'm from the outside of town. I'm here looking for a fine young gentleman, and I'm wondering if you're him, or if you need to defend yourself instead.
I like that.
So, this person was hunkered over, hands in the water.
Yeah.
And they stand up, and they're about 9 feet tall.
That's a reasonable size.
And turns around, and you see the ugliest looking thing,
Yeah.
but also kind of handsome. You see a mind flayer.
Oh, I knew it! I knew it was coming.
And it turns around, and its tentacles kind of flobble about,
Yeah.
and makes this guttural noise that you can't comprehend. It's like, and
That sounds terrifying.
Kind of like if a
You like that?
squid tried to talk about
yeah.
Yeah.
And in its hand is a brain, and it's just kind of looking down at you guys, confused. Let's see.
Can I see that picture again?
Yeah.
Because you're right, he is kind of dapper, isn't he?
Right?
Mind
You're like, it's
flayer.
ugly, but you're like, wow, he's...
Like, if it wasn't for the face, he could be a pretty cool, like,
Yeah,
dude,
got good-
Dracula
got good-
knight
He's
or
pulling some
something.
good shapes, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
And this creature, looks down at you, confused, and makes these guttural noises, holding its brain, and the brain's kind of like emitting a pink light and pulsating, and
Brains don't do that.
well, this one is, and you see that there is a halfling body that is laying next to the pool, or kind of around the back side. Nice.
Okay, good.
It's just a halfling body.
Assuming he's only half
And you could, I mean, its brain's missing, so you'd assume it's probably the one. The people in the cages at this point are like kind of gripping the bars and like looking at you guys and not saying anything because they're terrified.
Right.
But they're kind of like watching, and you see that there is a halfling couple, you assume, like mother and father, that are in the cages, that aren't looking at you guys or the mind flayer. They're looking at the other halfling that's on the ground, and they're like crying and stuff like that.
Is it only halflings in the cage?
No,
Oh,
no,
well,
just
that's okay.
those two.
There's a
couple of humans, a dwarf, 2 elves, and strapped to one of the tables is a dragonborn.
My kid. Is he a winter moth?
What?
Is he a
He's a
winter
silver
moth?
dragon.
Is he? Oh wow. Oh wow.
And this creature kind of looks down at you guys, and you see on its neck is that same little pendant that Elwiel had.
Oh. I'm thinking this might be good then.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue with your dapperness.
Yeah. I come on behalf of Eloah. I don't know her name.
Let's go Elriel. I think
Elriel?
that's what I said. So.
Okay.
El Rio.
Elriel. Yeah. I come on behalf of Elriel. My name is Hollis Brown. I stick out my hand.
He just continues staring at you, and his tentacles are kind of moving about.
Okay.
That's right, because she said we wouldn't be able to understand him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is obviously the guy.
I say, does he understand us? Does he look like confused when we speak? Or
He's like a puppet where he's like...
what are they saying?
He's kind of kept the same stoic face this whole time.
Okay.
As stoic as a squid face can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say,
Hashtag sweet face.
we've been traveling these wide roads for so long. My heart's been far from. It's a song anyway. We've been traveling these tunnels in order to find you. My compatriots and I have made our way out here. We're looking to take care of this tower, the dragon spire.
He looks down at you, and his big purple head kind of enlarges about 20% for a little bit and kind of glows and pulsates. And then you see him drop the brain that he was holding, and starts to look a little more upset, and walks over to his table, and grabs this cup looking thing. It's this amethyst looking cup. Or amethyst. It's a purple glass sort of deal.
Yeah.
And he kind of like cups it with his big hand, and then walks back towards you, to your hall, so you're talking to him, and reaches out to grab your shoulder, and then is going to is aiming to put this cup over your head.
He looks upset.
He's stern, and he's doing this. He's gonna put this cup on your head.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I go with it.
I'm right next to you, so...
Yeah, I go with it.
This goes south, I can... Axe him.
So... You don't do anything?
No, I stand still.
This is so hard.
Okay.
Shit, okay.
He puts this cup...
As he's doing this, I'm making my way around to the cages, over by the cages.
Okay.
Good, I like that.
When did you start doing that?
I mean, I've been slowly making my way over there.
Okay,
yeah.
He's been able to walk there and back. So you are at the cages, and he starts to put this thing on your head, and you guys see this, and all of a sudden your eyes roll in the back of your head, and you basically see this giant brain.
My own brain?
No.
Oh.
SpongeBob and Plankton's control.
Get out of my head!
But no, you see, basically the
That's such an effed up episode.
It was seriously weird. You see this room that kind of matches that big donut room that you saw.
Yeah.
But instead of that big pillar that you saw, you actually see a giant brain. And it basically, you see this giant brain, and then you feel this desire to so you see the giant brain, and then you feel compelled to it. It seems like the most powerful, omnipotent sort of thing, and then the view in your head kind of cuts to this giant beholder whose mouth is dripping this green liquid, and then you hear, or not, you don't hear a voice, but you feel this strong telepathic urge that's telling you to spread the plague, and it's the only thing on your mind. That's all you can think about.
Spit plague.
And that's all.